Party marching on, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching on, alright, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. Come now, me and the neighbor, oh yes, we voting for Labour. Alright, me and the neighbor, bring them, we voting for Labour. Carry them, me and the neighbor, oh yes, we voting for Labour. Oh yes, me and the neighbor, voting, we voting for Labour. Alright, jump and shout, yes we shall make a need a chance to turn it around. We are gonna make that change. Tell them there got to be a better way. Oh yes, we are gonna make that change. Jamaica need a chance to turn the life around. We are gonna make that change. Come on, me and the neighbor, alright, voting for Labour. Oh yes, me and the neighbor, voting, we voting for Labour. Me and the neighbor, voting, we voting for Labour. Alright, me and
Good morning, Labour Roots, and good morning to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Now today, we're going to chronicle Dr. Garfield James, MP candidate or candidate caretaker for Westmoreland. Now we're going to go through his mission statement, but before we do that, I want to, do a tiny little monologue. Now guys, wanna know the drill already? When you're coming at the live, hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. Can you guys see me properly? And can you guys hear me properly? I am seeing myself as per usual in HD, but a lot of times after posting the lives, I realize that they're a bit blurry. So don't tell me if you don't see me. And good morning to everybody, by the way. See? Now there's 20 of us guys, and get me to at least 10 thumbs up. Right? So Westmoreland, as I understand it, is divided. Right? And we're trying to gel back the thing together. Now, former MP Moreland Wilson, was challenged by Garfield James, and in him being challenged, he lost to Garfield James. Garfield James has now taken over as caretaker candidate. Moreland Wilson is still member of parliament. He's still the member of parliament elect until parliament has been dissolved, or until parliament is dissolved for the next general election, which we're predicting to be somewhere in the second week of September. See? Now, Dr. Garfield James, as we know him, is a man that has worked for the people down there in his division, the Sheffield division. He has managed to bring on board with him PNP, and while he was a PNP, he managed to bring on board with him JLP. Now, there are persons who disagrees with me and believe that something wrong happened to Moreland and they should now throw Garfield James back out of the party and put him back Moreland Wilson. That is not how politics works. And I will tell you, like I keep saying, politics is a blood sport. You have to be strong. You have to be on the ball. You have to be forthright. And you have to have wit about you. You also need to be a man of the people or a woman of the people. You have to love people to enjoy politics. You must always be present and you must always be accessible. Now, for the labor rights in Western Westmoreland, who is hell-bent on dividing Western Westmoreland, I am calling upon you guys to cease and desist. The PNP had Westmoreland for many years, especially Western Westmoreland for many years. And they have done absolutely nothing for Western Westmoreland. Now, I've said this before. Moreland Wilson did a valiant job, a brilliant job in chopping down a political giant in Wickham McNeil. However, Moreland did not manage to live up to a lot of people's standard. Now, granted, he has his following, my people. And it is that following that I am now calling upon to fall in line. Let us not erode the progress that this party has made in Westmoreland. Let us not erode even the progress that Moreland has started in Westmoreland. We are not going back to the days where Westmoreland is left behind. And therefore, I am calling on the persons down there to cease and desist. Stop dividing the party. Jail back the thing. The party is bigger than Moreland. It is bigger than Garfield James. It is bigger than Andrew Holness. It is bigger than Horace Chang. See? Whatever the issues are down there, we must remember that we are labor rights. We are the builders of this nation, of our nation. And it does not matter if it is Garfield James. It does not matter if it is Moreland Wilson. Hell, it does not even matter if it was me. The work of the people come first. And if you're not able to gel and lime with the people, and the people ask for your removal, then you must go with grace. Now, who is Garfield James, my people? There are a lot of labor rights who saying that he was a PNP. And I say, so what if he was a PNP? Before I get into who is Garfield James, and before I go into, reading his mission statement, let me just roll out the morning shout out. So Rohan, big up yourself, my boss. Pearl, big up yourself. Mark Beno, big up yourself. Winsome Nemadshaw, big up yourself. Nanny British, big up yourself. Dan Rowe, big up yourself. Juliet Clark, big up yourself. Dio, big up yourself. And good morning to my beautiful wife. Now, Dr. Garfield James is now a part of the builder team. And I will read his statement in full, my people. Right? You can share the live. Feel free to share the live to even, on a PNP bridging them. Give me some thumbs up on the live as well. Share Good morning, lifestyle politics. And share the live too. You know, the labor right them in Western Westmoreland that you don't know, or any part in a Westmoreland. Now, Mr. Garfield James' mission statement goes, and I quote, building a stronger future together. Strong end quote, sorry. Is more than just a slogan. It is a commitment to unity. And we're calling for unity among labor right this morning. Rose McCullough, good morning, mama. See? I believe, before I get into that, I'm just carry on reading this. See? Progress and prosperity for all as your candidate. That is his mission statement. So I'm going to go over it from the top. Building a stronger future together, end quote, is more than just a slogan. It is a commitment to unity, progress, and prosperity for all. As your candidate, I believe that real change happens when we work hand in hand, strengthening our communities, investing in education, creating economic opportunities, and ensuring that every citizen has a voice. Now, the citizens of Western Westmoreland, you have a voice. You spoke and you said, if it was even one vote that you said you did not want Moreland Wilson. This is a democracy. This is how a democracy works, my people. And democracy must be respected. If democracy is not respected, we will have pandemonium, we will have chaos, we will have anarchy. A democratic process took place and Garfield James won. And I dare to say again, even if it was by one vote, that one vote that he won by says that he won. End of story. We must come together now. Westmoreland Western. We need Westmoreland Western to develop now, once and for all. As we seek to expand prosperity, we must go with Garfield James because he is who the people chose, if it was even by one vote. He is the candidate that the party chose to represent the people. See? Moreland Wilson should, I believe, fall in line. I believe Moreland Wilson should fall in line, my people. Call off all of his henchmen and henchwomen and tell them that this is greater than he. See? So, I am Team JLP first and foremost. So let us continue. Where was I? We can build a future where innovation thrives, families flourish, and no one is left behind. With your support, we will shape policies that fosters growth, justice, and lasting change. Because a stronger future starts with all of us, united in purpose of action. So, a stronger future for Western Westmoreland we are looking towards. You know, I have said on many occasions that when it comes on to Westmoreland in general, I am all for the development of Westmoreland. See, whoever is placed there, that is where we must head, my people. That is who we must follow behind. Now, I'm going to get into some other stuff. We're going to talk about leadership and we needed leadership in Western Westmoreland because it was lacking. Apparently, this is what I got from the ground. Person said that the person elected down there weren't leading correctly. They were separatists. They were persons who sought to stroke division in the party and in Westmoreland. And we know how them thing they go, everybody a look curry favor and them little thing there. But we don't want that, we want the thing to come together now. Fall in line, labor rights. And let's continue the prosperity of our nation. See? So, the leadership we need in Garfield James. And Garfield James' mission is to ensure that every constituent has access to better infrastructure, quality education, and social support through integrity, transparency, dedication, discipline, and trust. We will continue to improve roads, expand educational opportunities, and foster community-driven progress. And that is what he says that his leadership will entails. Now, let me go over that again. Garfield James is saying that he's the leader that the people of Western Westmoreland needs. And his mission is to ensure that every constituent has access to better infrastructure, quality education, and social support through integrity, transparency, dedication, discipline, and trust. We will continue to improve roads, expand educational opportunity, and foster community-driven progress. Now, I am using my medium. I was not sanctioned by Garfield James. I don't know how I operate already. I just see the issue and I talk about it. Right? I was not sanctioned by him. I have never even talked to Mr. James face to face. I have his number, but I've never spoken to him on a conversation. I texted him once or twice or once. And so I am not sanctioned by him. I am speaking on my medium as the voice of the Westmoreland people. And I am calling on my people to unite. Let us continue the progress of our nation. Let us not divide Westmoreland and give back one seat to the PNP that will regress the progress in that seat. Because we see what is happening in Jamaica. The Prime Minister now currently as we speak is giving away 5 homes every year. To every MP gets free 5 homes to give away. And if you're looking at the PNP constituencies, if they give away 1 for the year, enough. The PNP is not building on the progress that is being made by this nation. They are a set of vagabonds and hooligans, and they do not like progress, the PNP. So if we should give back this seat to them, it will regress them. They will go back to the dark ages because the PNP, because they won't have power. They won't have political power. They won't have central government power. So what they'll do, they will try to use their seat as a protest, and they won't do what is right for the people in that constituency, my people. So we must learn these things. That is how politics work. We see it with the parish council all the time, where the parish council refuse to do things because they see it as aiding the government. See? And that stagnate progress for the people. I read Rohan comment. No doubt in my mind, Molan will not sink the ship because he's not the captain. Well, I believe so, and I am calling on, moderate PNP to join forces in Western Westmoreland with Garfield James. You don't know him. He was there for you guys. Join forces with him, bolster his numbers, and bring home the seat for the Jamaica Labour Party. See? So, I am going to give you a mission. I'm going to give you the mission for Garfield James. Vision. See? For the future. The vision for the future. Sorry. To provide the best representation and service to constituents through integrity, honesty, transparency, dedication, discipline, and trust, as we went through already. My main focus is representing and delivering the best possible representation to the constituents that will result in transformational development that will be in their best interest. Areas such as water availability, road infrastructure, tourism, agriculture, community developments, education, skills training, entrepreneurship, and sports. Now, for the people that know Mr. James, I've never encountered him, I've never interacted with him before. So for the people that knows Mr. James, they will tell you that Mr. James, while he was a PNP councillor, he would have worked assiduously for both PNP and JLP constituents. And both PNP and JLP constituents loved him. That is what I was told about him. And I have nothing but respect, the utmost respect for him and Mr. Miles for leaving behind a relic of the past and jumping on the prosperity train so that their people will see prosperity. Prosperity for all to be one of the most beautiful, productive, and economical thriving constituency in the island, with constituents that are efficient, proficient, and empowered in areas such as tourism, agriculture, sports, entertainment, entrepreneurship, infrastructure, etc. The place to live, work, raise family, the fundamental of nation building. See? So that is his mission statement, my people. And I am calling on the people of Western Westmoreland to come on board once and for all. I will read a summary about Dr. Garfield James, my people. Inspired by challenges, united by the mission. Dr. Garfield James is an astute, humble, and diligent professional who hails from Clarendon. A graduate of the Micro College, the University of the West Indies, Central Connecticut University, and Main Seed Christian University. He has dedicated his life to service of his family, community, and country. Driven by a passion for education with almost three decades of sterling contribution in development of the nation's youth, Dr. Garfield James transitions from a classroom teacher, work experience officer, to principalship in 2012 and is still serving in this capacity as a transformational school leader. In 2016, he was elected as councillor for the Sheffield Division, continuing his positive impact on both the school and the community. And Mr. James says that, I believe in hands-on leadership where listening to community needs and acting swiftly are paramount. My journey has been guided by humility, integrity, and a deep commitment to uplifting others. Now, I hear a lot of things from Westmoreland, my people, as you can tell. And I've never heard Garfield James' name called in any wrongdoing. Never. See? Nor have I heard Molan Wilson's name called in any wrongdoing, for a matter of fact. However, in politics, like I said, it's a blood sport. And where people see you to challenge you, they will. Remember when Adley Shaw challenged Andrew Holness? After Andrew Holness won, Andrew Holness could have behaved like Molan Wilson, He could have. But he had a greater mission for Jamaica and our people. And instead of dividing the party line and getting rid of Adley Shaw and his ilk out of the party, Andrew Holness gave him back his position as finance minister. showing him that there were no bad blood and the mission of Jamaica was greater than Andrew Holness and Audley Shaw. Where is the patriotism in Moreland Wilson? Where is the nationhood, wifeyhood in Moreland Wilson? Is it the mission to live in peace, walk away, allow this man to step into the position, and if he can't do the job that he says, the electorate will speak? This is how politics work. Politics is chess. People are moved around on a regular basis. People are placed in strategic positions to make the thing greater. Now I want to dealt the worst blow that we can dealt to the PNP and Mark Golden's leadership. That is my mission. To keep them weak, keep them away from power. And by the glory of God, we will see once and for all the development of Jamaica. Oh guys, I have something important to deal with. So I have to go check in with you back. See? So big up on yourself. I soon look a bit for now.